E is for emergency. Are you prepared for one? Stick around and find out. Hi, I'm Robert. You may know me as a Trail Meister.
During most years, I spend the summer trail riding and horse camping, from front country glamping to pack trips deep into wilderness areas. The rest of the year, I lead trail riding and horse camping clinics across the U.S. and even internationally, where I share my knowledge of trail riding and horse camping to help you escape the arena and enjoy the great outdoors.
But before we get too much further, please click on that like, share, and subscribe button. Ruger and the girls would really appreciate it. Today's segment is brought to you by the letter E, as well as Troxel helmets, B&W trailer hitches, and Scratch and All. Thanks to everyone that makes Trailmeister possible. So E is for emergency. Are you prepared for one? There's a few items that I carry with me on every trail ride and every camping trip. The 10 Essentials were established back in the 1930s by a group of mountaineers from the Pacific Northwest, and they carried these 10 items to get them through an emergency or an unplanned night out on the trail. We can use those same things. So let's talk about the 10 systems that every trail rider and horse camper should have handy, just in case a ride becomes eventful. For me, the first of the 10 systems is navigation. Can I figure out where I'm at and how to get back to camp, preferably in time for dinner? Do you carry navigation tools, and do you know how to use them? So, navigation. All of my navigation stuff stays with me. I like a fly fishing vest. The next system is illumination. Do you carry a flashlight? I prefer a headlamp because it keeps my hands free. So do you have a way to make light? Because if you're out after dark, I assure you, it gets really dark. So a way to see is paramount. If you're going to take one of these, make sure you take batteries as well. The next system is first aid. Do you carry a first aid kit? If not, you should. More important than the first aid kit, though, do you know how to use it? Have you taken a first aid class? Do you have a current and valid first aid CPR card so that you know how to use all the bits and bobs that are in these things? If not, please do. The next system of the 10 Essentials we talked about in the D segment for duct tape. Do you carry things to make minor repairs on the trail? Do you carry a knife? Do you carry a multi-tool? Do you carry the tools and have the knowledge to fix something if something? The next system is hydration. Do you carry a water bottle, preferably a full one? Besides starting a trail ride with a full bottle of water, have a way to purify more water while you're out on the trail if a ride should go longer. I try to carry a packet of iodine tablets with me. I don't have them right now, so I need to order some. Another option might be a life straw. Both of those fit in my fly fishing vest on me. I wish this would stick in a vest, but it does not. So the next system is nutrition. Have snacks. Extra snacks on the trail are a beautiful thing, especially if you're like me and you get hangry. So I always carry extra snacks on me in my fly fishing vest. They've come in pretty handy. A lot of times it's as simple as a can of sardines. Sardines are fabulous, by the way. The next system is insulation. It gets cold at night. So do you have a way to stay warm? Do you have some extra layers? I very rarely ride without a knit hat, and my raincoat stays tied to my saddle. I think the only way to make sure it's going to rain is not to take a raincoat. Along with insulation, having some type of emergency shelter will really help out if you're in a bind. I always carry a contractor's garbage bag in my fly fishing vest. It's lightweight, it's cheap, and it will keep the wind and the rain off of you if you're in a bad spot. And hello, the boo. Can you reliably start and maintain a fire? I don't go any place without a couple Bic lighters. I also carry this. It is a Ferricium rod, and it is fabulous for starting fires. I better be careful here. I use this more than anything else. It's a fabulous tool, and it as well lives in my fly fishing vest. So far, the systems we talked about are to tide you over in case of an emergency. To my mind, one of the most important systems is being able to call for help reliably. A lot of places that we go as horsemen, your cell phone isn't going to work. So unless you're willing to bet your life that your cell phone is going to have bars and reception, you need to take some way to call for help. There's a lot of different tools to do so. This is called a SAT pack. It's what I use regularly and I love it. The Spot X, the Garmin InReach, the personal locator beacon. Have some way to call for help if things go sideways. We're going to talk more about communication for trail riders in a later segment, but it's something to think about now, and we'll include a link for more information also. Not only must we have the proper equipment like the 10 essentials we just went over, we also have to have the knowledge and the know-how to use it effectively. Now's a great time to do that. Take the time to learn first aid. Take the time to build your CPR skills. Take the time to learn how to make a fire. Research into communication devices. Find one that works for you. Go through your 10 essentials and put together a system that you can carry with you every time you ride. So now that you're better prepared in case your next ride or camping trip becomes eventful, I wish you a good day. Thanks for watching, and as always, please give us a visit at trailmeister.com.